Good morning, guys. I'm trying to figure out, okay, it is Friday. It is the 20th already, December 20th. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I just went to Starbucks because I'm about to get my study on and lesson plan on at the same time because I lesson plan for 4 different classes, 3 pre-K and 1 play morning. So I actually just got the Irish cold brew. That is so good, by the way. So good. I'm kind of like really out of the phase of like the really sweet drinks. I mean, you never know. Like sometimes, you know, a good caramel macchiato is just really hits the spot. But I'm all about that cold brew game now. Like it's so good. My friend Jackie really got me into it, especially like the sweet cream cold brew one. So good. And the cream in this is just really good. It's just super good. But I had to come home. I had to take my vitamins because I did not take my vitamins. And Frankie is at the shop with Michael. I just dropped him off for a daddy dog date, morning date. I don't know. It's like when Mike was at ITX, a whole bunch of them like were bringing their dogs to the shop. So Michael's like, I want to bring Frank because everybody loves Frank. I mean, you guys see him. He's adorable. Who doesn't like Frank? But yep, just cleaning up in here because I literally hate coming home to a literally gross house. So I'm gonna sit you guys down real quick. Literally hate it. So yeah, but I'm waiting on, I'm going to the library to study today because I'm like, sometimes I just need to get out of the house and just get into a new area that's quiet and everybody's like doing the same thing. So they don't open up until 9, so I'm going to go over there, check it out. If it's too busy, then I'm just going to come back up here and go upstairs to my office. It's a lot of driving around, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. And I also have to make our new meal plan list for next week. But yeah, so I got to do our grocery list because we're going to go to the grocery store because it's already Friday, which is kind of weird. What happened to this week? It like went so fast. It's Friday now. I do have to go to work to grab my crock pot. I have it there. We used it to do hot chocolate on Monday. I just haven't brought it back home yet. But yeah, so that's about what's going on this morning. Did not work out yet. Just gonna leave that until later tonight, even though I'm going out with Jackie, Amber. We're going to a brewery, Lani Kai Brewery, and then we have our awesome, delicious food truck. Mexican food truck, because there's not a lot of good Mexican places here that I have found. If you know one in Oahu, please tell me there's a good, legit, authentic Mexican restaurant that you've been to and you absolutely love. That's not all the way down in Honolulu. Thanks. But, alright, I'm going to go over to the library now, and I will catch you guys up here real shortly. Probably a little bit for me, but honestly, you'll see me in 2.5 seconds. See you in a minute. Hey guys, so back at my office because I went over to the library. Nobody was there because they opened at 9 and I was like the first one in there, but my computer just wasn't hooking up with their Wi-Fi. I don't know what was going on, but it just wasn't working, and like I couldn't get onto any Google, like nothing. It just said like, oh, something's wrong with that website when it's not. Like, I couldn't even get on to Penn Foster, like, to actually, like, do schoolwork. So, I don't know. So, I'm back home. Just going to zone out, be in here, wait until Michael gets home. He's going golfing at 2, but it's, like, I don't even know what time it is. My watch is dead. I don't know what time it is. It should be, like, almost 10 o'clock. So, yeah, and it looks like it's going to pour down rain right now. So I'm going to sit back, drink my coffee, and get some lesson plans done. So I think I'm just going to knock out lesson plans, and then tomorrow I'm going to go back to the library because tomorrow's Saturday, figure out what's going on with my computer. It's Friday. It's Aloha Friday here. Yes, that is a thing here in Hawaii. So the person I would need to talk to about it isn't here. So hopefully he'll be there tomorrow, and I can get my computer figured out, and then I can go there and study because schoolwork I can, like, teaching I can do here at home in my home office. But, like, with schoolwork, especially when Michael's home, I can't focus. Like, I just want to spend my time with him when he's here. So when I'm home, I want to spend time with my husband. Crazy, right? That's just crazy. So I'm going to pop out some lesson plans. Actually, I did get, because I do mine, I was doing mine through Google Drive, like doing like Google Docs, but now I switched. Now it's the whole template for ASYMCA. I'm switching from mine I used at my previous work to what they're using. So it's all in Word documents, so I can do that. And I was like using my phone to like help from previous things because we are moving on to January. In my January, what I have in here, because definitely we're on a different schedule than what I did at my previous work. So it was like New Year's, because we went right back. Like, I was looking at my lesson plan from last year, and we were back December 31st. Like, that's what my lesson plan was set for last year, like the week of December 31st to like the 4th. But we don't go back until the 7th and 8th. So I was like, well, we're not doing a New Year's celebration. So we're starting out with wintertime fun. And what I got planned is, I can show you one of these things because I am having a 3-a-day preschool class now. So I'm getting to use more cool things that I did last year, which I'm bringing back Foodie Fridays. So I can't wait to do that with my kids. Our first one, which I did it last year. So that's why I love having my curriculum folders, because I can choose and pick of what I did last year, what didn't work, and just add to it and just have a cool different collection, different years of lesson plans I can pull from. So I love that I have these binders. Love my curriculum binders. And they are based on month, and they're separated into themes. So if you didn't know that, I have a whole like my whole bookshelf. I have a binder for every month. I add to it. I take from it. Like, some of those binders, like November and October, those are like my ones and December. We're always doing different fun things to go with the holiday time. So January doesn't really have a lot in here, and either does February, because I started it last year, and I don't think April, May, and March, they aren't filled because I started last year, and my last day last year was in February, and then we had our wedding, and all is left is history. So those have nothing in it, so I'm starting from scratch, but this is all from last year. So, but anyway, I totally just went down a rabbit hole of just talking. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, 5 minutes of talking. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm doing Foodie Fridays again. Awesome. Our first one is Marshmallow Snowman. And they're going to use pretzels, candy corn, frosting, just cute little. And they get to eat these during snack time, or they can take them home. So it's up to them. It's actually really up to their parents. So I have a whole letter, like, if you want them to eat during class or bring it home, it's totally up to you. They have to sign away and get it good. But yeah, I'm going to knock out at least the whole month of January's lesson plans done, so I don't have to worry about it, and I can focus on school. Especially for the rest of this winter break, I really want to focus on my school. So that's why I'm like, today is dedicated for lesson planning, at least January. Just get done with January, and I normally lesson plan 2-week blocks. But I'm just going to try to just finish them all out. It's not that much because I do 2-week blocks, so it's like literally only 4 weeks. So not even 4 weeks because we're coming back later in the month. But okay, I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to get to work and stop getting distracted. So let's get back to work. I will talk to you guys probably when it's about almost lunchtime. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, so now I'm taking a well-deserved nice break. It's about almost 11:30, and I finished all of the lesson plans for week 1. And it's a lot of like back and forth. Like, I'm just like copying and pasting because so how our class works, like I have 3 preschool classes. I have a Naya class, which is like our highest level, that they're almost ready for kindergarten. They're just not quite, they're just their birthday cut off, or it's just like that. And then like our phase, because it goes like play morning, Poyo, which is like parents are still with them. Play morning is just like you come, we play for a little bit. I have games set, like learning centers they can choose to do or not. We do a very, very, very short condensed calendar time, and then after play morning, the next class up is Poyo, where it's more structured, and it's not free for all play at all. Like there's like they have like the learning centers and art time, and but the parents are still there with them. Then there's Honu, where I teach 2 of those, a 2-day a week and a 3-day a week. That is parent participation preschool, so there's always one parent volunteer that you come, like you volunteer like once a month, and you're on a schedule. And then there's Naya, which is Naya's like highest level of preschool class before, that's pretty much, they miss that cutoff to go to kindergarten for the year. So I teach 2 Honu and 1 Naya and a play morning. The only class I don't teach is Poyo. So, yeah, that was a mouthful. But, so I have week 1, so the first week we come back, done, and they're pretty much doing a lot of, like, the same craft. They're all doing, like, the same craft, besides play morning. Play morning is on a completely different schedule than what the preschool classes are doing. With my whole new classes, they're doing, like, the same thing. It's just, like, Fridays are, my morning whole new class doesn't have a Friday class. They're just Tuesday, Thursdays. My 3-a-day is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So they're missing some stuff because they're just not 3-day class. But they're like doing the same thing, same craft. Like my night kids are doing the same craft. We're all reading the same story besides play morning, because play morning you need really, really, really short stories, because we have like babies that come. So yeah. So they're pretty much doing around the same thing, but Naya's like a little bit more advanced. So like their learning centers, they don't get to choose like my other ones. There's like different colored clips. I have Tinkertown, dramatic play, writing table, reading rainbow, all that stuff. My whole new kids get to pick where they want to go, and then they go to art or my table, my small group table. With Naya, we do art together at the end of the day, and they travel in learning color groups. So there's like, they're all color coded into like, there's a green, a red, and a blue, and a yellow. And you travel in their learning center rotation. So not every center is open. Like I'll have Tinkertown open for independent play and like writing table. And then the other 2 choices are math with my assistant, and then me, ELA. So that's how Naya works. It's just more structured as a kindergarten class. So, and then we do art together instead of having my assistant Christina do art as a learning table, and just, it's very complicated. But then they get take-home books. I am a teacher that does take-home books. Start reading now. I encourage literacy at very, very young. So, yeah. So I just got that done. Now I'm taking a break. Michael's about to come home with Frank. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit.